only Darren McCarty and Neal Ruhl can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl. That guy on the other half of your screen is Stick. I'm in Cincinnati with Oakland basketball. Stick back in the band compound. I assume we have KG, Spencer Raxter, new guy Cam. We do have an update, Stick. New guy Cam, finally, putting the Michigan gear on. Do we have a coach, new guy Cam?
Looking good, Cam. Looking good. Way to represent. Sharon Moore's wife was out with them yesterday, and Cam's back in Michigan hoodies.
Yep.
The earth is healing.
Weird.
The earth is healing.
Weird, isn't it? Yeah, that's an incredible arc.
Crazy
that's
the difference a week
no
makes.
Yes, you do, as a matter of fact. But ready to get into it. Obviously, a lot of Lions stuff. We have a hotel chair update that we'll get to in a little bit as well.
No, call it what it is,
Stick,
the cup chair.
Everything we do on this channel is
chair.
in a satirical and comedic format. We do not promote sexual gratification or the harm to others in any way. We are all fake. You are not real. We are not real. Everything is on Roblox and
We are
GTA
AI.
6. This is AI. Don't sue us.
There you go. Red Wings get the win over the Islanders last night. So the Wings finally beat the New York Islanders, and I guess, like, look, Stick, we're gonna have a Jared Goff discussion here today. You're going to have a Jared Goff discussion here today. Are you mentally prepared for all of this?
I have been. This is what I've been training for 3 years. This is the time, and I think people are gonna either hate or love what I have to say, and I'm good with either.
That is fair. We are going to get into it. Jump into that Woodward Sports chat thread. Get your thoughts out there. If you want to skip the line, use the super chat and get in there. James, highest scoring offense in the NFL, and would be the first team to miss the playoffs since 2008. I know that people are locked and loaded. Here we go to Full Slate Farms. Bring Judon home. This is Spencer Raxter's time to shine, everybody.
Yeah.
It is.
Home. Michigan guy, Grand Valley, bring him home, Brad. They already were talking about him. Like, they've talked to him. They reached out to him. They wanted to sign him. They didn't match the deal that Miami gave him, but bring him home. Why not? Why the fuck not? Literally, why not? It's better than seeing Lee McNeil out there. Jesus Christ. You're sitting on this money, right? That's what you're waiting for? That's why you didn't sign these guys? You want to sit on this money for something, Brad? That's what you told us. It's good to have the money, right? Well, the money is not good unless you fucking spend it. Please go get him, please. Okay.
No, Judon would be a great addition, but at this point, anybody on defense would be a great addition.
Yes.
So,
Period.
if somebody cuts a C-level player, we want you. And Judon is not a C-level player. A couple of years ago, he was an A-level player. So if we can even get 80% of what Judon used to be on this defense, they need the help, go get him. Just go get him. And also, it would shut the fans the fuck up too, right? Like, hey, I did something. Dance. Like, I did it. Gay.
No, and Stick, like, look, for me, I'm usually there's usually a reason that guys don't want guys, right? Like, there's usually a reason. There's usually a reason that Brad Holmes doesn't want. I'm with you in this camp, Stick, on the bring Judon home deal, because, like, just for what you said, why not? And just backing up to what Spencer said, why not? How does it hurt? Get bodies. Like, hey, you do have to do something, man. You have to do something at this point if it's available to you, and it's available to you. So I'm kind of breaking character a little bit, Stick. I'm in on it. Let's do it. Let's bring him home. Bring him home.
Okay, Neal. All right, Neal.
What does that salary cap look like with Judon? What did he get cut with and all that good stuff? Because, I know we can afford it.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll cook on that.
Yeah, I know we can afford it. And honestly, like, like we were talking about, what can't he hurt at
There's
this
no
point?
reason to not do it.
He's a position of need. It can help you rush the passer,
You're right.
which will help you stop your shitty corners and defensive backfield from being exposed time and time again. Because I was at the game in L.A., and DJ Reed, every time he's on the field, I am scared. And supposedly he was the best free agent cornerback available.
He was.
Give Brad Holmes credit. He went out and got the best free agent quarterback available. But he's not a good cornerback. So just because he was the best at the time doesn't mean he's good. And that's what I'm learning is we should have kept Carlton Davis. I would have preferred to re-sign him. And so maybe we could fault Brad Holmes for that.
Yes.
But DJ Reed was supposed to check the box, right? Okay, they were just supposed to replace each other essentially. And they have not. Every time DJ Reed is on that field, he is getting absolutely cooked.
Yeah.
And, I don't like to bash players. I really don't because this stuff trickles to them, and they hear this stuff.
And covering Puka was going to be a tall task. We know that. But he had a game or two after injury when he came back that was good. He's been bad ever since.
And to be fair, he was supposed to be cornerback too. Like everything coming out of camp was Terrion Arnold.
Well, Rakestraw was even supposed to be cornerback too.
Well, no, they brought in DJ Reed to give them a solidified starter, and it was supposed to be Terrion Arnold's backfield. Unfortunately, he got hurt. But yeah, DJ Reed has not been good, and neither is Amik Robertson. Amik Robertson's given up like 780 yards already in coverage, either first or second in the NFL.
What he's fallen in love with was punching at the ball. That's every time. Like he's not even trying to tackle people anymore. I saw it twice during the LA game, and he's just punching at air. Sometimes he completely misses, and then there you go.
You know what? You know what fixes that though?
What?
Quarterback on his ass. Bring him home. Bro.
Quarterback on the ground, no doubt. Just updating you on this here, Stick. With Miami, he was on a 1-year, $3 million deal.
All right,
However, only $500,000 of it was guaranteed. So they basically just said, "Hey, we're out. We're just not going to pay guys. Why would I spend money for nothing?" And that's why the Dolphins cut him. So there you go. And
Give him the vet minimum.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know exactly like what the breakdown is in terms of contract language or anything like that. I would imagine that that's all flushed and he can go get whatever he wants to get and kind of double dip for the season here and do it that. It just like, look, he was on a 1-year deal already, man. Do something, bro. Like for real. And I'm saying this, like, just do something. Just do something. There's no long-term ramifications from it. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But we know where we're at right now. So Spenny, it feels good to be on your side right now, man. I liked it. Bring him home. Who else can we bring home?
Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring home somebody else while you're at Darius Slay. You still out there? Bring him home.
Right.
I'd be down with adding both of them.
Stephon Gilmore, somebody.
Bring him home.
Dominican Sue, come on
Bring
back,
him
baby.
home. Bring him
Sean
home.
Rogers.
Bring him home.
Fairly, let's go.
Home. Titus Young. Bring him home.
No.
Sorry, we'll leave it there.
No, we're fine on the offense.
But Judon would be perfect. And like I said, it doesn't matter who you're going up against for the rest of the year, whether they're good quarterbacks, whether they're 500 years old, whether they're J.J. McCarthy. It doesn't matter. If you can't get to them, NFL players and NFL quarterbacks will make throws. And so you need the pass, especially against the secondary you're trotting out there. The injuries have decimated your defense again. And that's where the lack of faith comes in. That's where I don't think they can win 3 games in a row because I don't think they'll be able to consistently pressure the quarterback for 3 games in a row to give that secondary reprieve from getting shelled. If you get Matt Judon, that helps it a lot more. And why the fuck wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? You got your back against the wall. You need to win 3 games to even have a chance of making the playoffs. Go out there and bring in a guy that you know can get to the passer, and he's pretty solid in the run game too. Why wouldn't you do it? It's better than playing Ali McNeil at edge. Then you can move Ali McNeil back to the inside where he's actually good.
Ooh, that's an interesting strategy, Spencer.
I know.
That's an interesting strategy.
Let me see since we're on this kick right now, and I'm just kind of having some fun. Where's James Bradbury at these days, Spenny? Can we get a James Bradbury update?
Shit, right. Better than what we got.
Bring him home, absolutely.
We lost Hallett to the Titans. I believe they picked him up and signed him on the active roster, even though he played like 55 snaps for the Lions last week against the Rams. But Thomas Harper, who they liked more, will hopefully be cleared of concussion protocol, and they picked up KZ. So they're losing a safety doesn't hurt as bad because you have those two guys that you were probably playing in front of him anyways. But I hope Whiteside can go, because if not, bring him home.
So we don't need Marcus Williams then. What's he up to these days? Bring him home.
Bring them all.
Hey, Stick. What about Zadarius Smith? Bring him home.
Bring him home.
I mean,
Is he going to unretire?
is he allowed to do
He
that?
posted eyeball emojis when Michael Parsons went down. Just saying.
Oh, so he's going to go back to Green
Okay.
Bay?
They don't want him. Green Bay was very aggressive in his replies.
Yeah.
I would take him in a heartbeat. Bring him home.
I mean,
What about Justin Simmons? Where's he at? Bring him home.
get him.
Where is he?
Go get him.
Bring him home.
Go get him.
Absolutely. I
Asante
love this game. Yeah, this game
Kendall
is
Fuller.
I love this game. It's a lot of fun. Jump into that Woodward Sports super chat. Labartney, imagine if we brought Golden Tate back and the celebrations we would have with Amon-Ra, Waymo, and Ja. Where we have a Golden Tate? Bring him home, Spenny. Bring him home. Sideless in the super chat. I said it on the heavies and almost have to draw the sword. I love the 2025 picks. They look like they'll turn into guys, but 2024 was bad after TA. So there's that as well. But we're going to fix it all because we're going to bring them. We're going to bring them all home.
Bring him
we
home.
are.
I saw this on
KG,
Instagram yesterday. I don't remember who it was from, and so I'm sorry I'm not giving them credit. But as of right now, there is only one player drafted in the second round by Brad Holmes that has not had a season-ending injury, and that is Tate Ratledge.
Easy guy. Easy guy.
Knock on wood. I'm just saying that's a thing.
Not on plywood, but
Now, do you?
Sandy
hold,
13 wings in the chat.
I was gonna say, do people really hold Brad Holmes accountable for injuries?
Got to hold somebody
It
accountable
sounds
at
like
some
it.
point.
he does like to take injured players, though.
Yep. It sounds like they do.
I don't hold
Woodward
Brad
Sports
Holmes
chat.
accountable
Sandy
for,
13
Sam
wings.
Laporta
Hey,
getting
Neal.
injured, but I hold Brad Holmes accountable for re-signing Levi Onwuzurike and re-signing Marcus Davenport and re-signing Emmanuel Mosley and having depth pieces that you expect to be a part of your team with injury-ridden players. I blame him for that.
Can I ask you a question, KG, since you were on the morning show?
Sure.
How was Maz about the Knicks NBA Cup victory? I have to know.
Oh, Maz was electric. He wants us to get him a shirt. He also wants to get poked with a thumb, just like Josh Hart did to Jalen Brunson.
You know, Maz, if it were the Pistons and they won the NBA Cup, would you rock a shirt?
Yeah, I would. I don't know if I'd buy a $70 NBA Cup Champions t-shirt, but if it was like $40 or something, or I got a free one, yeah, I'd rock it.
Yeah.
If you pulled up in Marshalls next October,
Yeah.
and you would cop one then and you'd wear it for $16.99.
Yeah, I'd wear one. I bought a Gay for May shirt.
Okay.
That's on the way. I'm pretty excited for that.
Fair enough.
Shout out Drake May.
All right,
If it's not
let's
the
do
Lions,
this then.
if it's not the Lions, I kind of want it to be the Patriots, honestly.
That's hilarious.
Okay, let's do this then. Let's take the break. When we come back, as KG would say, we're gonna ISO stick. We're giving them the ball. We're gonna clear out.
Post it up on some
we're gonna hang on
bitch-ass
the
fans.
Here we go, everybody. You don't want to miss this, all right? You do not. Just like if you have a legal proceeding going on in your life, you don't want to miss the opportunity to get Ben Johnson Law on your side. Whether your justice is a settlement, whether your justice is a verdict, it does not matter. Go to benfights.com, get the fighter, get tough, tenacious trial lawyers on your side. These are legal proceedings that will have a big impact for the duration of your life. Let's be real about it. benfights.com, get the fighter.
And what about Art and Jake's?
Art and Jake's, everybody. The watch party was electric out there in Clarkston. The menu's electric. And for those of you that came out, because the place was packed and there were a lot of viewers that came out, thank you, by the way, for supporting the places that support Woodward Sports. You guys already know the very best sports bars in the sports bar game, whether it's your NFL Sunday, whether it's your UFC Saturday, whatever it is, Art and Jake's is the move. It's not just a place with some TVs from 20 years ago and they say, hey, what sauce do you want on your wings? It's not that. It's actually the opposite of that. They have the high definition media wall. They have an elite menu, whether it's shrimp tacos, the smash burgers, chicken wings, tuna, whatever it is. They got you covered at Art Jake's. There's 6 locations. Find the one that works best for you. If you want to get out amongst the people and watch your next sporting event, Art Jake's, the sports bar setting, the fine dining flavor.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Hey, do you like massages?
I do.
Do you like chairs?
I love them.
Well, I got great news. They make massage chairs.
Wow.
And the world's largest selection is right here in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Can you believe that, Spenny? You show up to Massage Chair House. You sit down in their selection of 15,000 chairs. I am talking Sam's Club style warehouse of chairs. You get in there, you get your massage from a chair. It's crazy. Scan the QR code above my head and get a massage from a chair at Massage Chair House.
Only a few games left. Kind of have to win them all. We took some calls yesterday from fans who just don't think it's going to happen for you guys this year. What would you say? Right, I know.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Well, what would you say to try and reinstill faith in the people that are?
I don't need to reinstill faith in anyone. You know, it pisses me off a little bit to hear that, but yeah, you know, we got to win this first one. And Pittsburgh at home, we'll have it in front of our home fans, and yeah, it'll be great. You know, go out there and get that W, and hopefully prove a lot of our people wrong.
That was Jared Goff on the flagship during his weekly paid interview on Tuesdays. Labartney in the super chat. Jump into the chat if you want to get your thoughts out there. Labartney, how much do I have to pay to not mention Davenport for the rest of the week? Well, Spenny guaranteed us the games. He's still got to play them out, Labartney. So that's unfortunately that's the way that it's going to work. All right. Here's the deal. Neal Ruhl, stick in for DMAC. I'm in Cincinnati. Stick back there in the Birmingham studios. KG, Spencer Raxter, new guy Cam, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat. Here we go. Steve-O, baby. Go ahead, Stick, and defend him. All right, Stick.
Defend your man.
Can I just do my piece? Can I just do my piece, and then I'm giving you the ball, and we're all going to clear out into the corner, and you're going to go to work. Is that fair?
No, I love participation, too, if you guys want to be involved in this conversation. But, yeah, I'll take the ball, and I'll
lead the break.
I'll educate some people coming up.
Okay, so here's my deal on it. Jared Goff is right. Jared Goff doesn't have to instill confidence in me. Jared Goff quarterbacks the number one scoring offense in the NFL. Jared Goff performs. Jared Goff's numbers are Jared Goff's numbers. And they're as good as any passing numbers you're going to see in the NFL, not over a couple weeks, but over 3 years. So Jared Goff is fine. I don't need to have any confidence instilled in this offense or in Jared Goff. That is my official statement. With that being said, ISO KG, Stick's got the ball. Everybody go to the corner. Because Stick, I'm dying to hear what you have to say about it. I woke up this morning wondering what you were going to say.
Defend your mans.
And that's the thing. Defend him for what, though, KG? What am I defending him for? Can you clarify that comment?
Pretty much why he's mad at the fans for being concerned about the football team in the current product.
And that's what you took away from that? That he's mad at the fans?
Well, this isn't I'm just asking the general question. I have different thoughts and views on this, but you go right ahead.
So when you think of a guy like Jared Goff, you got to remember, this is a guy that came to a franchise that has never even won a playoff game in, 35-plus years? This was a guy who came to a franchise that was struggling to even get 5 wins. And he was a guy that came to a franchise at arguably one of the lowest points and a rebuild for the 19th time in my life. And since he's got here, all Jared Goff has done is taken us to heights that this franchise has never seen. He won multiple playoff games in 1 year for us, which had never happened in the history of the Lions' existence. He took us to a 15-2 record, number 1 overall seed, got a first-round bye, lost in the divisional round, but I would argue Matthew Stafford could never make it out of the wild card round. So you can cry all you want about the Washington game. That was further than Stafford ever got in your precious Lions uniform. So now, if I'm Jared Goff and I delivered all of these things to a fan base who has become so ungrateful, so entitled, and so lack of ball knowledge that, 2 weeks ago didn't I put up a clip that I hate half of you? That's the half Jared Goff speaking to. The same doubting-ass half that when we went into the Cowboys game, it was season's over, right? Season's over. Oh, they can't win this game. They can't get it right. What happens? Lions win. Everybody's back on the bandwagon for a week. Then what happens? Oh, they lose in L.A. Oh, my God, the sky is falling again. This team can't get it done. It's not possible to win 3 games in a row. They haven't done that since September. And it's just nonstop bitching from fans who should be happy your team is in a position to win out, beat the Bears in Game 18, and go to the playoffs and cause some havoc. And if you want to look at anybody as the problem, it better not fucking be Jared Goff. Because as Neal pointed out, they are the highest scoring offense in the entire NFL. The highest scoring offense in the entire NFL. 30-plus points a game. Is that not enough for your quarterback to deliver you week in and week out on a consistent basis? If it's not, I don't know what else he can do. Because it doesn't get better than first in the NFL, does it, KG?
No, it does
not. Does it
not.
get better than first, Spenny?
No, it does not.
It does not.
No.
So where can he take the offense from here?
Now, I will ask the question, do you think the fans are more mad at Goff or just the team in general?
I think it's a split, and I think the people that are mad are the same people that hate Goff, right? Like, it's a Venn diagram. And those people intersect more than any other sect of Lions fans. The doubters and the Goff haters are the same people, and when they get an opportunity to fall back and bash Jared Goff, what do? They take it?
They do.
But do they give him credit for getting to an NFC Championship game?
They do not.
Do they give him credit for winning 2 playoff games?
They do not.
Do they give him credit for 15-2?
They do not.
Do they give him credit for being top 5 in MVP voting last year?
No, sir.
Do they give him credit for running the number 1 offense in the NFL?
Nuh-uh.
Do they give him credit for being the number 1 touchdown thrower for the past 3 years? Leading the league in yards for the past 3 years? Oh, okay. So no matter what this motherfucker does, he don't get credit.
Does the defense rest?
So you can doubt, you can cry, and you can even say that Jared Goff is mad at the fans. But I would argue the people that hate Jared Goff aren't really fans anyways. They're that new money version of Lions fans who just showed up on the job and act like they know what they're doing. So you fans who Jared Goff was addressing, and by the way, if you play that clip again, how did he end it? We're going to play at home in front of the fans. So he was acknowledging that the fans are good too. So you bitch-ass fans that want to cry about everything and are all in your emotions because he says it pisses him off, keep pissing him off. I like a Jared Goff with a chip on his shoulder. I like when you doubt Jared Goff because you doubted him when he got here, and he took us further than you could ever imagine, and now you have to admit that he was more than you could ever think he could be in a Lions uniform. So you thank Jared Goff when you see him, you honor Jared Goff when he speaks, and you listen, and then you go to Ford Field and you get loud as hell on Sunday.
There it is, Stick, laying it down. All right, some reaction in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Matt Wright, how many times did Goof throw it into the dirt last weekend?
Of course, that's
See, dude, like.
But that's the thing. Like, that's a good football play, you idiot. Like that. Like, what do you want him to do? Force it like Stafford did and throw it right to Hutchinson? You want that? Or would you rather take the play? This isn't a good play. Let's throw it away and live for the next down. Like, this is how I know these guys never played football either, right? They don't understand that sometimes an incomplete pass is a successful play.
Jared Goff has done a very, very good job this year at dirting play. There's a reason why he's only got 4 interceptions. When it's not there, he just dirts it, live to fight another day.
Yeah, because he trusts in his skill set, and he knows, I can make the next throw. It wasn't there. I'm not going to force this. I'm not a gunslinger.
Yes.
Woodward Sports chat thread. You jump in there to blow me 6969.
Shout out.
Shit, hell of a name.
How did that offense do in Philadelphia? Well, quote, blow me 6969, unquote. Yeah. Hey, how did Stafford do in Carolina? Mm-hmm. In a game they were a double-digit point fit? Like, God, here's my disconnect with it all. Like, people act like, what do I always say, Stick? When you play an NFL season, you're going to lose a home game that you can't believe that you lost. Every team will. Every single team will. That's the way it works. You will lose a game that you have no business losing, that maybe you were even a double-digit favorite in, like the Rams were. Like, these things happen throughout the course of a season. Now, with that being said, it's go time now, obviously, for the Lions. Woodward Sports chat thread, old Jarhead, they keep talking like Goff is the problem because he's easy to defend. This season is on Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell.
And arguably Calvin Shepard.
Yes, like we can have that discussion too. And Woodward Sports Super Chat, the DJCI, the doubters are rats. They have always doubted. Yeah, they do, DJ. Like, there's a segment of this fan base that when the sunlight comes out, they go scurrying under the benches and act like they're in the downtown area of Philadelphia. There's no doubt. Weezy D313 in the Super Chat. Y'all see having guts has been remixed into blind faith. We still have a bottom 3 IQ fan base. Greg Thomas has a good one here in the Super Chat, Stick. Goff is just pissed off like the rest of us. And Stick, that was kind of my takeaway. Yeah, that was kind of my takeaway from it. I don't think he was like, and like, look, there's a segment of media that frames this stuff a certain way because it gets people going and stuff like that. That wasn't my takeaway. My takeaway was that he's pissed and he's frustrated too. And guess what, Stick? If I were balling and I had the number 1 scoring offense in the league and I've been one of the best passers of the football for the last 3 years in this league, I'd be pretty fucking pissed too. I would. Real talk.
How about this, Neal? Big D Energy is probably the most watched show. The clips do arguably some of the best on the network. And if I came in here, or the majority of people, random people came in here and said, you guys suck and your show's going to suck today and I don't believe you're going to have a good week, what would you say? You say exactly what Jared Goff said. Okay, yeah. That pisses me off, but I don't care what those people say.
No doubt. All right, I want to keep this thing rolling. Let's take a break real quick. We'll get your thoughts. We'll get you involved. But let's talk about Planet Fitness, everybody. Planet Fitness, the best gym in the gym game, period. We're getting to, New Year's is coming around. You guys are going to get into those New Year's resolutions. The very best move, I'm telling you guys this, is to become a Gold Card member at Planet Fitness for just $24.99 a month. Period. End of story, everyone. Then you're in there, and you can go to any one of the over 50 Metro Detroit locations. You can keep it moving wherever you are around the city. You can jump into your local Planet Fitness. You can get in there, get that work done. You got to make it an everyday part of your life. That's what I've done for the 4-ish years I've been a member at Planet Fitness. I'll never be a member at another gym. I don't care. Stick's looking out the door right now at a gym that's like 500 yards away where it's over $70 a month. Why? The weights weigh the same. They probably don't have as many as Planet Fitness. The treadmills work the same. They probably don't have as many as Planet Fitness. Huge locker room area, all of it. Guys, if you're going to get in the gym game, I'm just leveling with you. Planet Fitness is the move. I know. I've been a member there going on 4 years. PlanetFitness.com or just pull in the parking lot. Planet Fitness. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
Like a true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill Sub-Zero.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Man, Dr. Pierce, a man of the people. If you see him out and about, take a picture with him. We do a Where You At Wednesday on his social media for Michigan Sports and Spine, and he has become quite the celebrity here on Woodward Sports. And after a big weekend of injuries like Micah Parsons and, of course, Patrick Mahomes, there's only one guy you want to go to. That's Dr. Jeffrey F. Pierce. And if you're having injuries, just like the pros, you can get treated like a pro. Call him today, 248-426-9944. Let him know Woodward Sports sent you.
Was a big weekend of injuries. No, it certainly was, though. We're back at it.
Big weekend of karma for the Packers.
Honestly, I hope Packers fans cried. I feel bad for Michael Parsons, but I hope Packers fans cried.
Yeah.
Because fuck them.
Why would you say that,
same
Spenny?
shit about Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph.
Yep.
They were talking shit literally last week. So fuck every Packers fan.
I don't root for injury.
Spenny,
I do root for retribution.
Thank you. Stick, thank you. But when I say it, when I say national news and everyone, how can you wish that on somebody? Hey, it happens, dude. And Packers fans were leading the charge when it happened to us. Yep. So, Spenny, you're 1,000% right. Fuck them, too. That's the way this works.
I just wish it would have happened fourth quarter against the Bears after they locked up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Michael Parsons getting hurt is bad for us.
I know.
We need them to beat the Bears. But,
Right.
fuck the fans, dude. I hate the Packers fans.
100%. Let's go. Woodward Sports chat thread. Just a fan says, I don't doubt what Goff has and can do. I doubt our defense. I doubt our offensive line. I doubt
Agreed.
Brad Holmes for not making the big trade when needed. I doubt the Lions can overcome injury.
Cool.
I agree.
Keep
I agree with
doubting.
all those except for the Brad Holmes one. I don't doubt Brad Holmes yet.
I mean, I don't know. I just choose to believe. Doubting is fine, and most likely you'll be correct because there's only one team that's going to win the championship this year. So 31 fan bases that are based in doubting can all champion, I was right. I doubted the whole time and told you they couldn't do it. But you know what? I'd rather be on the side of if it does happen, they do win out, they get in the playoffs and go on a run. It's a lot more fun to be believing in this team and believing they can turn it around, and hopefully Calvin Shepard gets his shit together on defense and can understand to switch to a zone because these guys are not equipped to run man-to-man.
That's fair.
So, we got to switch it up. I mean, shit, even three safeties back there at some point. I was at the game in L.A. I first of all, incredible experience.
I've heard
in LA.
SoFi is awesome.
SoFi's awesome. The tailgate outside of SoFi is awesome. Their fans are pretty cool. They're not,
Industry plants, they don't have real fans.
yeah, they're not exactly. They're not real fans. They were in St. Louis a couple years ago, so that ain't even your team. So, but either way, it was a great experience. I got to go with my best friend, so that was awesome. But just SoFi, great time. If you ever get a chance, go. It's literally an architectural marvel. But outside of that, I forgot where I was going.
You were making a good point.
Yeah,
too.
I was making a good point. Damn it. Oh well.
Something about not hopping. off the
Hank
train.
Trill. Hank Trill 22 in the chat. Stick blows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blows O's.
There you go.
Smoking weed after banging your girl.
Ooh. Burn.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Mike G. Here we go. Still have to draft a quarterback in the 26th draft. The Lions have to get better. So the Lions have to get better than the most passing yards and the most passing touchdowns the last 3 years. They have
top
to
scoring
get
offense
better
needs to
than
get
the number
better.
one offense.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
I
100%.
wouldn't mind using a 5th or 6th round pick on a quarterback for a backup. I wouldn't. Who's our backup? I can't even remember. But I wouldn't mind having
Kyle Allen.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a young
Grade
quarterback
8, baby.
backup. Nobody's saying you're going to replace Goff with him, but cheap deal, young guy. Maybe he could do something. You never know. I think you need to get a backup.
The Dolphins are rolling out with Quinn Ewers this week.
Quinn Ewers,
Benching
yeah.
Tua and yeah. So I don't hate that. but like the third round Hendon Hooker stuff of all the, and you guys know that I'm pretty much a Brad Holmes sim, but that Hendon Hooker pick that everybody went crazy about, that was the most head scratching move of Brad Holmes' time here. I do have to say
it wasn't because that was when Jared Goff's future wasn't secured, right? Like I think had they played another season and saw what they had with Goff, that wouldn't have even been part of the conversation. But when Goff first got here, I think they looked at him as a stopgap until he started lighting it the fuck up. And it's like, man, we can't go anywhere but down from here, so we might as well not turn this position over. So I think Jared Goff had a lot to do with Hendon Hooker was going to be the future till you ain't even in the same ballpark as our starter right now.
In the super chat, Baldwin says, "Wow, this is Stick's greatest take from getting sent back down from the big leagues." Stick's never. You've always been kind of a fringe guy, right? You're not big time in us.
What do you mean?
Like you've never like.
Oh, Armani and Evans.
Yeah. I'm looking for that one too because somebody said that. Somebody said something along the facts of. We're talking about Big D energy. They said, God, I wish I had it and I lost it. But it was something along the lines of the 2 to 4 show gets all the tools and Big D energy just gets the scraps. I know. That's what I like about it. We stay hungry here, man.
Mm-hmm. That's the difference. So you're not going to be fat and lazy. And you appreciate when nice things happen.
That is true.
Big Dog, Neal, is Oakland selling that crew neck to that thing is fire. Go to goldengrizzlies.com and you can check out their merch.
That is very fun. Yeah. Dude, Oakland's got fire merch. That hat is fire too.
Yeah. Notice no one's talking about the Titan stick, so that's pretty cool, huh?
You can sleep on them all you want. Once again, we're in the scraps. You at Oakland up there in your ivory tower. But you and D out here at Callahan Hall, the same building since 1816. Yeah, right. We out here slanging on Fairfax, but it's okay. You're the elite, Neal, and we're the ones who are struggling to make it. The only time we get good players is when their dads come to coach the team.
That is a fact.
You got to improve that.
It happened twice in a row.
That's right. No, it's a fact.
You got to hire better dads.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
Dr. Clapping Cheeks in the super chat. Real question: if Goff isn't to blame, then who is? There has to be someone because this team has obviously gotten worse. I'm fighting for my life. Stick. I'm fighting for my life with this stuff, man, because it's not time to have that discussion yet. If they go 11-6 and get in the playoffs, or go 10-7 and get in the playoffs, like what was way out? What was not believable about that? That's where pretty much everybody was, right? That Vegas had them at 10.5 wins.
Thank you. We all talked about regression this season for multiple reasons. One, because no team goes 15-2 back-to-back. That just doesn't happen in the NFL. That's not how it's designed. That's never going to happen again. You need a lot of things to go your way to be 15-2. Two, you're playing a first-place schedule this year. That means you're playing the first-place team in every division that you're playing, while the Bears are playing the last-place team in every division that you're playing. So I'm telling you, playing the Saints is a lot easier than playing other teams in the NFC South. That's just facts. So, no?
The NFC South was not a good example, but I get what you're saying.
Okay, all right. But we're playing a first-place schedule,
yes.
Right? The offense has gone forward this year. They weren't the number one offense in the league last year. They are this year.
I thought they were, but
I don't think they were last year. I'm pretty sure. I think they were like 3 or 2. But the defense is the same, and that's the problem. Last year it was all defensive line injuries and some, defensive backfield and some linebacker. Now it's just the entire defensive backfield is done. And to me, Spenny, I guess we can pivot to this on the prep sheet that you put. Do the Detroit Lions miss Aaron Glenn more than Ben Johnson? Yes,
I say
100%. Yes.
I say we go to break and get to that. But the Lions were the number one scoring offense in the league last year.
Okay, how many points? 32.
33.2.
33. Okay. So there you go. Oh yeah, awful. They're so bad on offense. Yeah. Jared Goff's fault.
Not Jared Goff's fault. The only game where I say is Jared Goff's fault is the Philadelphia game.
Yeah.
But other than that, he's been fantastic. All right, let's go to break.
Let's do
we'll
that,
come back.
Spenny. Let's go to the break and get into that. Tell about Les Stanford.
Let me tell you about Les Stanford. Les Stanford, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC. They got deals for everybody. You can check out their December selections. They've got a 2026 Enclave, $299 per month, 2025 XT6 for $359 per month, or a 2026 Silverado Crew Cab for $189 per month. My guy Goron got me out of my old lease into my new one in 30 minutes. He can do the same for you. Les Stanford, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, lesstanford.com.
Former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards, alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
What about Sun Cruiser?
Yeah, you guys already know, everybody. That's right. Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions. 4.5% alcohol, just 100 calories, only 1 gram of sugar. There it is, everyone. They taste electric. And it was things I thought it was just going to be the golf course and a summertime drink. It's not. It's still in the rotation. Spencer and I, we drink them. Sean Baligian and I, we drink them all throughout football season. If you're couch gating, tailgating, whatever kind of gating you are doing, make it with Sun Cruiser. I like the lemonade flavor or the lemonade iced tea mix. Spenny likes a pink lemonade. They all slap. That's the moral of the story. Next time you're out shopping, give them a try. Pick up a 4-pack and give it a try. You'll know. You'll understand. Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions.
Hey, and
keeping it pushing, Big D.
I got to shout out Detroit Grunny, who was in the chat. We met up in L.A.
Shout out.
Spenny, I'm going to send you a pic in
Slack.
Slack. And he brought Sun Cruisers with him in a cooler.
Hell yeah.
And we slammed a couple outside of SoFi.
There you go.
Shout out.
So it was nice.
Woodward style.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, the Lions fans were representing inside SoFi, and they, I was walking around, they're like, dude, Woodward Sports. And just 4 people randomly, a dude in my section's like, bro, we got to get a picture after the game. Love what you guys do. So thanks for the love, LA. We appreciate it, man.
That's what it's all
it
about,
was fun
man.
being out there.
That's what it's all about.
No, absolutely.
I love being amongst the
Woodward
people.
Sports chat thread. Jump into there. Get your thoughts out there. I guess it's who do Lions fans miss more? Is it Ben Johnson or is it AG? And I think that if you did a poll, if you did a chat poll, I bet that Aaron Glenn would be a runaway winner.
Good thing we have the
But I'll tell you
ability to do
this.
that.
I don't know if I agree with that.
You know what, Spenny? Let's do it. Just simple chat poll. Just who do you miss more, Ben Johnson or Aaron Glenn? I think that for me, it was definitely, there was more thought to it than I would have thought there would have been when I initially was asked the question. And I'm fascinated to see where the people go with this, because here I have 2 different answers. Stick, ride with me on this one here. When I'm watching the Lions games, it's Aaron Glenn that I miss. When I'm watching the Bears games, it's Ben Johnson that I miss.
That's fair.
Because when I'm watching the Lions on offense, I see what we talk about. I see the number 1 scoring offense. I see very, very good quarterback play. I see explosive plays. I see all of that. And I don't think about it too much. I'm just like, wow, keeping it pushing. Number 1 offense again, keep it pushing. But when I watch the Bears play, And look, Ben Johnson gets all the credit in the world for the trick plays, right? And the quarterbacks being good in his system and stuff like that. I think what Ben Johnson is best at, and no one ever talks about it, is the design of the run game. And you see him, he just sprinkled the dust on the Bears, and boom, they're one of the best run games in the NFL, arguably the same way that they were here. And you look at it, and I see if there were no logos and no color on the screen at all, and I just saw the play, I'd be like, that's the Lions' run attack. And I do miss it more. I do miss Ben Johnson more when I watch the Bears. I just do, man, because that run offense is incredible. And the Bears' offensive line, they're the ones getting the 2-yard push. And those little zone run schemes that they use, an angle block run game that they do. When I watch the Bears stick, I miss Ben Johnson more. I just do.
And that makes sense when you're seeing it in action. But then when you look at the results, it's almost like, I do miss him, but it really hasn't hurt a ton for the Lions. It's fun to watch him with his gadget plays. It's fun to watch him get players involved. And you're right, it's a lot more pleasing to the eye to watch a Ben Johnson's offense. But I'm all about bottom line. And at the end of the day, if you were number one last year and you were number one this year, it's pretty much a wash to me, right, KG?
Sure.
It was always going to be a wash.
Sure. Some caveats in there, for sure.
Yeah, but looking back on the Lions' ranks on defense, that's where I start to get a little concerned because, let's see, 2024 defensive rank, the Lions were 7th. 7th in the NFL. So for all the bitching we had last year, for all the complaining, they were 7th, right, Spenny? Because they started out hot, and obviously that's a little weighted. Near the end of the year, they weren't as good.
Yep.
But 7's pretty damn good as a collective. Right now, the Lions are sitting 23rd in points. So if I'm just going strictly by the numbers.
Yeah. You talking about scoring defense?
Yeah, scoring defense.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's
scoring defense and scoring offense to me is what matters, right?
Okay, yeah.
How do you win the game? You score points. How do you win the game? You stop the other team from scoring.
Yeah,
points.
but that ain't always scoring. But continue.
Okay. So to me, that's pretty much where I'm at with this. When we lost 2 points on offense, but we've given up, I think, 8 more points on defense, I'm going to take the defensive guy over the offensive guy all day long. And you also got to acknowledge that our offense, half the season was under John Morton and underperforming. Yeah. Imagine if it was a Dan Campbell offense all season long. They would probably be at that 32, 33 point per game mark. So I'm okay with saying Ben Johnson's great at what he does, but he was more replaceable than what AG was doing with a busted-up unit.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. David Sparkman, a Super Chat from Canada, by the way.
Shout out.
Lions have too much talent. Lions have too much talent on defense. He spells it Canadian too. DEFENCE, not the SE, the CE. So you know it's legit. David, what about Trey instead of center? But anyway, Lions have too much talent on defense before Joseph and Branch injuries to be giving up 30-plus points consistently. And David, like, you know what? If we're being real about it, man, the front seven's healthy. And I know it's critical. I know it's critical when you lose the back. Don't get it twisted, man. I know it's critical. So either the front seven is underachieving or the coaching isn't working. It's got to be one of the two, right? It has to be.
And what did AG do when the first 5-6 games of the season when the front seven was healthy with the Lions last year? They were top 5.
But, I mean, you can make the argument they were a top 3 defense this year when the injuries weren't a factor. Like, to me, anybody that says AG, they're kind of going through the same things right now. We've even praised Kelvin Shepherd for something as simple as using a QB spy. I feel like they've been way better against mobile quarterbacks this year. That's something that AG struggled against. And they're both kind of in the same boat. In the beginning of the year when you had less injuries, these were both top 5 units. But, the injuries start to happen. Kelvin Shepherd's doing some things differently on the defensive line, and you're getting what you're getting right now. But they both went through the same things because when AG had the injuries, that's when the defense fell off of a cliff.
So there's a defensive SRS stat. It's team defensive quality relative to the average measured by the SRS, the simple rating system. Last year we were
PFF. Is that you?
Yeah.
No, it's Spenny doesn't like it, but last year we were 3.2. This year negative 1.4 on defense. I mean, those are just the facts. Last year,
I don't know what that means.
I know you don't. Okay, how about margin of victory? Is that a stat that makes sense to you?
Yes, it does. I like that.
All right,
one.
last year's margin of victory 13 points.
Yes.
This year 5.9.
Not great. No. And I look at it as me and Easy I broke down Easy yesterday. I felt kind of bad because it got a little depressing.
Never feel bad when you
Y'all
break
was
down
going
easy.
at it.
No, because
he always deserves it.
He was fighting the good fight of like they can win 3 in a row for sure. And then by the end of the show, it got to like we were both like crying almost. But when I look at this team and when I look at the identity of the Detroit Lions and what they had done to put themselves in the NFC Championship game, to put themselves as back-to-back NFC North champions, to put themselves as a juggernaut in the NFC, it is undoubtedly you stop the run and you run the ball.
Yeah.
First of all, you got to do that to be a playoff team. You got to do that to win in the playoffs. You can't run the ball consistently outside of Jahmyr Gibbs breaking 70-yard touchdowns, and you can't stop the run over the past couple weeks. And when you look at what Ben Johnson does well, it is create designs to run the ball, and Aaron Glenn defenses, no matter what they were, no matter who they were, no matter who was out there, they stopped the run.
Yeah.
So right now you're lacking both of the things that gave you your identity when you were really rolling. And you're surviving off of Jared Goff and those playmakers being so successful and being so elite. But that's also, I talked about, somebody in the chat yesterday said the Lions are first in scoring, but they're 14th in time of possession on offense. And when you're going out there and you're scoring 70-yard touchdowns and stuff like that, like it's awesome and it looks great. But when you have a secondary that's absolutely battered and bruised,
right,
putting them out there possession and possession and possession and possession isn't the best thing for you. You talk about complementary football, and the Lions need to sustain drives down the field that end in touchdowns. And you do that by running the ball between the tackles, and they haven't been able to do that efficiently for a long stretch in this season.
Because they keep running Jahmyr Gibbs between the tackles, and not that he can't do it, but that shouldn't be his full-time gig, right? That's what drives me nuts. And then they'll do it 2 plays in a row. There's been some play calling that I've head scratched, but a lot more play calling on defense that I'm like, what the hell was that? Before the end of the half, 30 seconds left. You don't think they're bombing it to Puka Nacua? Shit, what did I put in our group chat?
Yeah.
Just stop Puka. That's all I put.
Easier said than done. With no secondary.
But you know what? Then you drop 3 fucking safeties back. That's what to run 2 high safeties in man coverage with 30 seconds left when DJ Reed falls on his ass is the dumbest thing ever. Play prevent. Stop the deep ball. That 30 seconds cost him the game in my head. Because Neal, me and you were going back about possessions, right? They're going to get 3-1 possessions here, and that 30 seconds should not have been a possession. That should have been they got the ball, they kneeled down, you go into halftime down 10. But with 30 seconds left, you allowed a deep ball to Puka fucking Nacua. If Tutu Atwell beats you because you're shifting coverage to Puka, I can live with that. I can understand that. But the fact that you had Puka single covered with DJ Reed with 1 safety over to help, No, that's not smart defense. Put 3 safeties back, treat it like a Hail Mary, and don't allow that shit. You go in the locker room up 10.
I
2
get
scores.
you, but what would Aaron Glenn have done differently? He was man coverage to death just like Kelvin Shepherd did.
Yeah, it's true.
Listen, I can't speak to what he could have done or should have done or would have done if he's in that position. I can only speak to what Kelvin Shepherd did, and it was the wrong fucking thing.
That's fair.
But the problem, Stick, is they can't generate pressure.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter when you have 4 safeties.
And AG couldn't generate pressure
Stick. Yeah. But here's the deal. Last year, they were blitzing 55% of the time towards the end. It was a YOLO thing where – and I'll take that. Honest to God, I'll take that instead. I will. I'm always of the thing whenever I'm competing in something, man, like I want to be the aggressor. And if I lose, and I think that's the biggest difference from what we saw last year to this year, because the injury situation, obviously brutal this year. Obviously it was brutal last year. When you sit back, man, you don't win by sitting back in this league. You gotta make game flipping plays. That's what, and especially when you're undermanned from a secondary standpoint, you don't have to think about it in terms of even getting stops. You just have to think about it in terms of flipping the game once per half. They did it in the first half. They couldn't do it in the second half. And that's the way games like that in particular, but more so this league now as a whole, with everybody going for it on fourth down all the time, with the new kicker balls where you only need to get 2 first downs and you're in scoring range to at least kick a field goal. You have to get game flipping plays, like big plays. And if you're down personnel, man, then you got to step up to the crap table and you got to roll the dice, man. And if you crap out, you crap out. But the couple times that you hit, can you turn the game? And Hutch did it in the first half, and then the defense was non-existent in the second half. And I hate going back to this, man, and reanalyzing the Rams game, because that's over. Like the Rams game does not matter anymore, because what's in front of them now is these last 3 games. Lark Dog in the super chat. I was told Shep would be interviewed for head coaching jobs next year. Was I lied to?
Though he probably still will.
Neal, let me address what you just said, because I can meet you halfway on that. I think,
Across
yes,
the sky.
you either go with massive aggression or you go with massive protection. What the Lions did was somewhere in the middle. They did the same thing that they were doing.
That's true.
And that's where I get off the bus, right? I'm with you. Send 8. Don't give them time to throw that ball down the field. I like that strategy. If you're not doing that, put 3 back to make sure that you have protection back there. So I'll meet you halfway. But what they did was the same shit. And when you do the same shit in situations where you need spectacular, you're going to get the same shit.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Derek Sharp, bench Goff and start Allen. Allen will get this team rolling.
Yep.
I know he's kidding, right?
Yeah.
Sideless. No. In the super chat before we go to break, nobody would have been out of position. The ball may have bounced off Vildor's face, but he was in position. Even Branch has been out of position. All right, Stick, you said to meet you in the middle. How about I meet you at Black Rock instead?
There you go. Hit up to Black Rock, and you can get any of their new menu items like the Cajun steak bites, the crab stuffed portobellos with hollandaise. They've got a ton of great new menu items that you're going to want to try, including the 25-ounce Enforcer sirloin, courtesy of Darren McCarty. So make sure you guys go check that out. BlackRockRestaurants.com. Find a Black Rock near you. Great food, great atmosphere. They've got a great staff. They take care of us every time we're in there. So go check it out. Go to BlackRockRestaurants.com. And Stick, what about Chill Medicated?
Chill Medicated. You got aches and pains? This is for you. And it's a topical. It's not here to get you high. It's here to relieve your pain. So if you got any of those in your life, and get it for a friend. We're going to do top 5 stocking stuffers coming up. Bam! Put some chill in a stocking this holiday season. Scan that QR code and pick it up at dispensaries and CBD dealerships.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
What about Jax?
Jack's Car Wash, everyone. Hey, if you get your car wash, say twice a month, you need to go to jackscarwash.com and take a look at the subscription packages. That way you'll have access to wash your car whenever you want to wash your car, because it's unlimited. Just like Russell Wilson, it's unlimited. There's over 40 locations all around Michigan. Every Jack's Car Wash comes with the free vacuums, free compressed air, the free mat cleaning rooms, and every car wash ends with the signature hand towel drying service. You want to try it before you buy it? Take out your phone right now. Text WSN to 888-522-1729, and poof, a free Jack's Car Wash will appear right there on your phone. So give it a try, everybody. jackscarwash.com. Pulling up hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl, that guy, Stick. I'm in Cincinnati with Oakland basketball. Stick in the Birmingham studios with KG, Spencer Raxter, new guy Cam.
I met Penny Sewell today.
All of you. What's up?
I met Penny Sewell today. It was so.
Oh yeah, I saw that in the text. Take me through that interaction.
So, well, we got top 5 coming up, so stay tuned for that. But I go in through roast. I stopped drinking as much coffee because it was making my teeth yellow, and I bought a bunch of whitening strips. And so now I'm back on my orange juice game. So I got an orange juice, and I noticed Jimmy Howard and John Gibson were in there. Shout out Red Wings. Shout out the Red Wings. Love the Red Wings. Great win last night. And I didn't say anything. I tried to make eye contact, but they were like sitting down drinking coffee, so I didn't want to do anything. Went out, went back to the back, was doing a little bit of prep, went to smoke some weed. Went back around after, because I was like, okay, I'm going to, go to walk through the door, just look at Jimmy Howard and be like, good win for the boys, and just keep walking. And so I was getting myself up to do that, and I walk in there, and Penny Sewell's walking out, and I was like, oh, fuck. And he was holding his kid, so I didn't want to, ask for a picture or anything, but I was just like, good luck next week, man. Just kept walking. He is even bigger in real life than he looks like on TV. He's a monster. He would kill me so easily. I love Penny Sewell so much. I almost threw up, honestly.
Spenny, you have a thing like meeting celebs or sports stars or stuff like
There's
that.
Certain guys.
You're
certain guys.
Yeah, you're a very confident dude, right?
Yes.
You're very good at talking. Obviously, you do this for a living, but you get starstruck, don't you?
There's certain guys that I do, and like I'm kind of numb to different guys. They're like Calvin, I see him all the time. I just walk up to him like, "Hey, Calvin, how you doing?" and stuff like that. But seeing Nick Lidstrom, that one got me the worst out of anybody for sure. Penne was pretty bad. I think if I saw Dan Campbell, I would probably break down. I probably wouldn't be able to talk at all. I think that would be number 1 probably.
I love you, man.
Yeah. If I ever saw Dan Campbell in real life, I would probably just throw up.
Well, hopefully to meet him before he gets fired, I guess, right? Because that seems to be where everybody's going. Woodward Sports chat thread, get into there. Southwest Lion 26. Another impressive thing about the Red Wings win yesterday, they held the Islanders to 16 shots on goal. That's pretty good work.
Yeah,
they're better defensively. Yep. Absolutely.
Defense is great, and ASP has been taking some strides defensively, which is good to see. You're seeing him get more confident skating. He had a nice goal where he came down, skated right up, nice little flip over the shoulder of the goaltender. So his offense is getting there, and I saw him make a couple nice plays one-on-one in the corner to break up opportunities. So ASP has been playing well, but I think Simon Edmondson and Mo Sider, you want to talk about advanced analytics, there are 2 sports where I actually care about advanced analytics, and that's hockey and baseball. And their advanced analytics and their advanced stats are one of the best, if not the best, defensive pairs in the National Hockey League. And they're just so good. Simon Edmondson's getting so much more confident, and the defense is really rounding into form. Love to see it.
Our guy Brendan Bummer in the chat. Spenny's always getting coffee at the right time.
I am.
That is weird, isn't it?
No, seriously.
Ever since I saw Nick Cromwell 3 times in a row, I was like, all right, I'm going to get in a little bit earlier. I'm going to go through a roast every time, and I'm just, somebody's there, whatever.
Imagine
and I never
go to a coffee shop in the morning, more people are there.
Yeah. I never want to Jimmy Howard and John Gibbs, they were sitting there enjoying their coffee. So I'm not going to walk up to them and be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Stuff like that. But if I'm in line with them or right next to them, I'll be like, "Hey." So Lidstrom, I was right in line. I didn't even know it was him. I just walked in there, got in line, waiting to get my coffee, and I saw him. I was like, "Holy fucking shit!" So yeah, that's pretty cool.
No, Yeah, that is cool. And it was a nice win for the Red Wings, by the way.
Yeah,
yesterday.
and DeBrincat, Alex DeBrincat is on a heater right now. Like he didn't score in 8 goals to start the season, and now he's got 20 goals in the past 27 games or whatever it is since then. He has been absolutely lighting it up. They got the line combinations down. Obviously, Patty Kane was not in the last game, but I thought John Leonard came in there and he played well. He's providing good opportunities. And the Red Wings now have last time I checked, they were the 8th ranked power play in the NFL or in the NHL. That might go up after last night, but shout out to him, shout out to Alex DeBrincat, and shout out to the boys. Also, that third line of Danielson, Soderblom, and Casper has been absolutely electric. Those boys are playing hard. It's fun to watch.
Alex DeBrincat, by the way, same number of goals as Connor McDavid this year.
Shout out.
Just for reference, that's a pretty good season out of the Cat already. And he could clip 40 too if he keeps it pushing, man. He could clip 40. How did Alex DeBrincat get here?
Trade.
Who traded for him?
Steve Yzerman did. And Neal
really?
it. Yeah.
That's odd. I was told that he doesn't do that, but but there it is. By the way, too, real quick, just to wrap this up, Spenny. Edvinson was your bridge you wouldn't cross for the Quinn Hughes deal, right?
Me personally, yes. And that might be crazy for a lot of people. People could say, I love Simon Edvinson. I think he has the potential to be the best defensive player on this team, like with both sides, with offense and defense. But yeah, that was it for me. I wasn't mad about that. But also, it was gonna cost more than just Simon Edvinson and just Danielson. Like, you were gonna have to add another piece, and that probably would have ended up being MBN or Finney to match that and the first round pick. And I think that I'm not mad they didn't do it. Would I have done it? I wouldn't have hated it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you gave up too much. I feel like it's kind of even, so I'm not mad either way.
Aaron to the Stone. Neal, just curious, what combination makes your favorite Philadelphia cheesesteak sandwich? Sub question: are there more or less rats than there are in your favorite Philadelphia city? Philadelphia has the most rats anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. I stand on that. You'll never get me off that.
More than New York?
I saw it. But yes, 100%.
According to PFF,
just
rats per capita. No.
Rats per capita. The adjusted.
All right, Spenny. Let's. Yeah. Rats Forced. Rats Forced, New York has a higher rating than Philadelphia does in Rats Forced. But when you come down to rat production, Spenny, let's do this because I want to give the top 5 its due. You want to take the break and then we'll get into the top 5?
Yeah, sounds good. Tell us about Sharon's.
Yeah, Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, everybody. There is still time, though not a lot. You got about 2 weeks left. If you're a DTE gas customer, go to SharonsHeating.com or give them a phone call. Scan the QR code on the screen. Sharon's can get you set up with a free furnace inspection. And while you're there bumping around the website, you can take a look at free instant quotes. Maybe if you had your eyes on a whole home generator, you want to know what that looks like. Boom, click the website. They can give you a free instant quote. You can take a look at financing options as well. It's all there. There's no games. There's no silly stuff. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning right out in front right there. You know what you're dealing with. Look, man, nobody wants to have to deal with furnace problems and the summer air conditioning problems, but they are. Like, you're going to have to at some point. That's why you need to go to SharonsHeating.com. They've been in the game for over 42 years. SharonsHeating.com.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce. your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsAndSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Tell you what, I've been taking some edibles to get some good night's sleeps, and it's been working. Yeah, and you know what I've been going to? The Gold Crown, because they are the royalty when it comes to your concentrates, your gummies, your gestures, anything of that nature. And it's so easy to find them. 300 dispensaries all over the great state of Michigan. So pretty much everyone you walk into, look for that Gold Crown, and all rise for the King of Highs.
All right, back at it. Top 5 Wednesday, everybody. Neal Ruhl, Stick. I'm in Cincinnati. Stick's in the studios in Birmingham. KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread like Mike O. Cuban sandwich, greater than Philly cheesesteak. You ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying.
Depends.
Top 5. No.
I've had bad
5.
Cubans.
Top 5.
Top five.
Top 5 stocking stuffers. We got the holiday theme going on. Spenny, we never did top 5 Christmas songs, did we?
No, we didn't.
Next year.
I feel like next week, the week of Christmas, I think that's the move.
Yeah.
I think it's top 5 Christmas songs. And then in between Christmas and New Year's, we'll do top 5 things about the holiday season, and that'll be a wrap. So I think that's the move going forward. But with that being said, why is it a top 10 list, Benny?
It's half as boring as a top 10 list.
10.
Top 5 list.
Right.
Bingo. There you go. We get to the point. That's the moral of the story. So with that being said, it is the holiday season. Top 5 stocking stuffers. Spencer Raxter on the main stage. Give it up for Spencer Raxter on the main stage.
Is that a condom?
That is not a condom. That is a rubber glove.
Okay.
This was at a student council lock-in in high school. That is a rubber glove.
And you tried to kill yourself?
Nope. Just I don't know. What. I was flexing for the huzz, I guess. But listen, okay, top 5. Oh, it says Neal too. Damn. I was too starstruck about Penny Sewell this morning. But my top 5 stocking stuffers. At number 5, I have Tootsie Rolls. I'm a fan of Tootsie Rolls. I like personally the thick, girthy ones with like the square ones. You know, nice and girthy. And at number 4, I've got Bakugan. Now, they didn't have a long run, but they were very fun. It was a little kind of card game with these little pop-up things. You flick it on the card and it pops on a magnet and turns into like a dragon or something. It's a pretty fun game that I used to play. So Bakugan at number 4. And number 3, I have the Rescue Divers. I don't know what you guys call them or what they're officially called, but it was like the little plastic guys that had like the parachute wrapped around them, and you throw them up and they fall down. I love those things. And number 2, this is nowadays, I had golf balls and tees. So getting golf balls or tees, that is always appreciated because you could always use more of those. And then at number 1, I have Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Having a pack of cards in the stocking was always the best one.
Solid.
Yeah.
People are saying you're cooking in the chat.
So there it is. It's Spencer Raxter's top 5 stocking stuffers. People, Shad216, Spenny's in his bag with this list. Yes, he was. Man, a lot of love for the Oakland gear in the chat as always.
I keep telling you, it's fire.
Yeah. Well, we gotta get those out there to the masses. Lots of talk too about Spencer's picture in there. I'll leave that stuff alone. All right, KG, your top 5 stocking stuffers.
Yeah, mine is a little more adult themed because I didn't have stocking, stuffing type stuff until later on in life. But and shout out to my boy Justin, the photo of my friend since middle school, currently works in the CMU athletic department. So shout out to J-Dub.
Look at you.
I know, right? I told you. I have white friends.
I have a white friend.
I have a couple white friends.
And you know what? You're his black friend.
I know, right? It all works. He's actually friends with a lot of black people. But shout out my boy J-Dub. At number 5, candy canes. I'm not the biggest fan of candy canes, but I respect the resume, as Neal would say. You can't have a stocking without a candy cane in it. I mean, it just it don't make sense. At number 4, the mini shot bottles. Man. You want to drink a little bit, and you don't want to go crazy. So just throwing a little bottle of something that somebody like in the stocking is a good idea always. At number 3, the scratch off lotto tickets, because they fit right in there and you have a chance to win some money. So I think those are great stocking stuffers all the time. At number 2, marijuana and marijuana accessories in my Hank Hill voice. And at number 1, munyon, as the kids say, or gift cards. They all work and they all fit in the stocking.
Shout out.
I really like that, KG, because you respected the resume of the candy cane.
Oh, of course.
I think candy canes are mid, and I don't think that there are a ton of people. There are not a ton of people that are like, oh my God, I love candy canes. I can't wait to have a candy cane.
They're glorified breath mints.
Maybe that guy.
Yeah, they really are.
That's all they are. Just glorified breath mints.
You'll get the flavored ones though. Like I had Starburst candy cans before. They're pretty good.
Like the lime ones and stuff.
The Starburst ones are good.
Yeah, those are pretty nasty though, man. Like they never taste. Whenever you get like a Starburst candy cane or whatever, like you expect it's going to taste like a Starburst, dude. It's never even in the ballpark.
It's not the same.
No, it's definitely not. Math in the super chat. Spencer, you are disappointing. Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls are a solid stocking stuffer.
I love Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah,
the ones with the little.
Or you could do.
The best ones are the ones like the square ones with the little like paper boat around them. Like you tear the thing apart and then you got to take like the little paper boat out of them. Those are the best ones.
Yeah, or if you wanted to go like the Hershey's Kisses in the plastic candy cane or whatever, you got to respect that resume as well. Motor City Patriot. KG has white friends. I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm KG's white friend.
Yeah, that's in that picture. That was our Specs graduation. So shout out to Specs Howard when they still had a building. So
shout out
LTU. Shout out LTU.
Shout out.
Absolutely. KG is not my quote black friend. KG is just my friend. Because
thank you, Neal. Neal doesn't see color.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a jersey that says ally on it, so I just want to let you know.
All right, good. It's good to know you're an ally. All right.
Yeah. Well, that's because I'm good in any hood in Pontiac, though, KG.
Like, no, that is a fact.
I don't need your black friendom. I just need your friendom.
That's a fact. So, and I had to check in when I went to the Yak, so I know it's real out there.
I did. I told Jamal Kane to let the people know, that you're good in that hood. So
shout out.
Stick, your top 5 stocking stuffers.
My top 5 stocking stuffers. Here we go. Number 5, blunt wraps. I need them. Can never have enough of them.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
And they fit in the stocking, And I got kids. You can't really be putting the weed in there this time of year. So number 4, mini whiskey bottles. Just load them up, drop them in there. Let's have a good time. Number 3, cologne.
Ooh,
I mean, this was almost a staple growing up. Like my grandma would always put like Stetson cologne in my stocking, and like always the shittiest Kmart cologne that she could find. But it was a staple growing up, and I appreciate my grandma for doing that.
Shout out, grandma.
Number 2, gift cards. Who doesn't like them?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gift cards. It's essentially money, and cash is king, and I will always take a gift card and probably lose it and never spend it, but it's still a nice gesture to give to people. And number 1, Neal, you alluded to it, not just the candy cane, that plastic candy cane filled with M&Ms, and it's got like a fun topper on it.
My wife just bought a couple of those.
My cousin Leanne, like literally still to this day, I'm 40 years old, she sends me one in the mail because that was part of our tradition growing up. So the plastic candy cane filled with M&Ms is an elite stocking stuffer, and it's honestly not Christmas without it.
That is true. That was a great pull.
You're 100% right. You definitely have to respect its resume. Thomas Perry in the chat. Pot tools in the stocking. Now that's something you never saw in my household growing up.
Yeah, marijuana and marijuana accessories.
Hell yeah,
marijuana.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten a stocking in a long time,
chat.
but if that was in there, I'd be very happy.
Oh yeah.
Also in the chat, there's just us and there's just us.
Yep.
That is also true.
I have that shirt too.
Shogun Sua in the chat. That's one hood-ass list, KG.
Damn right.
Liquor to weed to scratch-off tickets makes the best stocking stuffers. I need to talk to wifey and why she's not hooking me up like that.
No, real shit, man. It's the simple things.
Some government cheese.
Government cheese. Can you fit that in the stocking?
You can fit that block in the stocking.
Yeah, right. That was a big block, bro.
Yeah. Actually, I use it to weight the stocking on top of the...
Government cheese.
Stick, you couldn't fit a 5-pound block of government cheese in a stocking, man.
It has.
Maybe if you had like Wembanyama stocking or something like that, man. Like, come on.
We need to do a poll. What was better, the stimulus checks or the government cheese?
Ooh.
Stimmy checks.
Oh, yeah, definitely stimmy checks. But I'm just saying, some people might have a different opinion.
They're still making me money in the stock market.
Facts.
People are still using that cheese.
I would
pay off my car.
Cheese from 99.
Well, it's good forever.
Right.
That's the beauty of government cheese. It's good forever. It doesn't go bad.
Right. And it makes a badass grilled cheese sandwich, man.
And
the best grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, see?
Some government cheese
100%. There you go. All right, my top 5 stocking stuffer list, and it's a mix. It's a mix of different things, like adulthood.
Boo this list.
This guy reads.
All right, you guys. Now you guys are being aggressive, overly aggressive. I think it's for the kids too. Number 5, books. They're elite when you have kids. All right, so it makes life easy. You can drop a book in there, and
Boo this man.
They can be learned, I guess you could say. Number 4, concert tickets. I think those are a good move in the stocking stuffer. That's probably going to be the route that I go with one of my kids this year. Number 3, and this is elite, guys, and listen to me when I tell you this. Don't listen to anything else I say today, but listen to this. Number 3, mini Lego sets. And you do that, so you don't have to buy that big-ass Lego thing that's like $300 or something like that.
Yep.
And also because they're small enough that they'll put it together in one shot, and you're not going to have pieces all over the floor that you step on. The mini Lego sets are the move, everyone. They get the thrill of getting the Legos. They get to put it all together. It's simple enough to where they don't need you. They don't rope you in there, and you're sitting there wasting time putting together Lego stuff. Disrespect, if the kids like it, that's fine. It's not my thing. It never has been. Number 2, gift cards for all the same reasons. And number 1, because I'm old, I like socks. All right? That's how I know that I'm old. I know that it's over. Hey, you guys laugh at that shit. There is nothing better than a new pair of socks. It there.
Brother, this guy stinks!
I don't care what you guys say, man.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I normally look forward to your list. That ain't one of your best ones. I'll just say that.
Not your best work. No.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, dude. I like socks. Sorry, I like new socks. I love the feel of new socks. You know what?
Neil, I'm with you on this. Neil, I'm defending you on this because I always said if I became like a multi-millionaire, one of my weird expenses would be a new pair of socks every day. I would never wear the same pair of socks because a brand new pair of socks, like when they hug your feet and feel nice, that's something you don't get everywhere.
They're all thick and everything on the bottom of your feet, man.
Yeah, then you wash them and they're shit.
100% elite.
Yep, new socks.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I don't wash my socks. I just rewear them.
There's that approach too.
You can just keep turning them inside out.
Yeah, so you can wear them 4 times. You switch feet.
Right.
Pete, there are some on my side, so you guys can piss off. All right, you absolutely can. Danny G, Neil, I get you 1,000%. You know what? You guys piss off. Go to commercial. Good luck.
Yeah, go to a book.
Right, go read.
Let me tell you about what I want in my stocking, and that's some Mad Packs. Shout out to Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find it near you. You've heard of the high-low pre-rolls. You've heard of the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, but now they have their own exclusive line of concentrates made by the hands that forged the Mad Packs. It's not middleman. It's not coming from anywhere else. It's from their factory, so you know it's clean, you know it's delicious, and you know it's the highest quality product. Go to getmadpacks.com to find one near you today. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs. And let me tell you about the Woodward Sports Pickleball Open.
Yeah.
Go check it out. Go to pickleballtournaments.com to sign up to play with or against some of your favorite Woodward Sports personalities. Make sure you come out to Wicked Pickle January 9th. The heavyweights will be broadcasting live, and then they are going to do the pickleball tournament. So make sure you guys come out, have a good time at Wicked Pickle, Metro Detroit's hottest pickleball spot.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
What about Buddies?
Buddy's Pizza, everyone. Hey, we talked about gift cards. They're an elite stocking stuffer, right? So if you spend $50 in Buddy's gift card, you will be 4-square one-topping pizza for yourself. So that way you get to give the gift of Buddies and get a little something for yourself, too. I think it's a win-win scenario. Who would be like, oh, no, you got me a Buddy's gift card? Nobody. Everybody would be
Better
excited
than books.
because you have the original.
Better than books.
What?
Can't eat a book.
Hey.
Here you go, you starving kid. Have a book.
Right.
Yeah,
Maybe you can
absolutely.
learn how
Use
to
your
cook.
hey, kid. Imagine that you have food. All right, I know you're hungry right now, but
Give
read
a
a
man a
book and then
pizza,
imagine
he
you
eats
have
for
food.
one night. Give him a book, he eats forever.
There you go. Absolutely. But hey, when you're done eating your Buddy's Pizza, maybe you can go read a book. You absolutely can. But again, go to Buddy'sPizza.com. $50 in Buddy's gift card gets you a free free 4-square one-topping pizza. It's the holiday season. Don't forget, too, Buddies, those last-minute catering situations that you may be in. You got people coming over the house. Go to Buddy'sPizza.com. Take a look at the catering deals. $20 off orders of $200 or more. Buddies Pizza, love and joy. All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter, New Guy, Cam, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. I ain't say that in the super chat. Neal gifts 2-piece jigsaw puzzles his kids. Maybe 8. Dude, okay, you know what? I ain't say that. Who wants a fucking puzzle anyway? All right, let's just cut the shit on that. It's the dumbest thing you can buy. You're going to put it together once, and that's it. Literal waste of money. So if you're gonna waste your money, like,
Get him a book.
shave a couple of bucks off that. Get a book or whatever. Absolutely. You guys, man, you need to read, bro. You guys need to be more learned. Okay?
To quote Bun B, read a book, you illiterate son of a bitch, and step up your vocab.
Hey, I like reading books, but I'm not putting one in my stocking.
Yeah, come on. Or socks.
I wouldn't want a puzzle either.
In a stocking. Just give the socks where you give the clothes.
like
People
giving
get
out-
clothes for Christmas.
like giving
Just
out
give me the
pennies.
socks with the clothes.
Yeah.
Dude, new socks are elite. I don't care what you guys
No,
say.
they are. Just not in
Denver,
a stocking. Which is also a sock.
Denver Blair. A lot of this. It's the whitest list ever.
Very white.
Well, I mean,
Very white list.
Have you met
Very,
Neal Ruhl?
very
out,
upper
right?
east side of you.
upper East Side, KG.
Right.
Yes. All right. Look, Stick.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're here today because I do want to run this by you. Cade Cunningham is a clutch player of the year, first team All NBA performer. Your thoughts?
If we're gonna define clutch, let's just go with fourth quarter, right? That's clutch. That's where we're gonna define this. And KG, my biggest knock on him in the playoffs last year against the Knicks was what?
Clutch. Being clutch.
In big moments.
Closing
games. I can remember one game, a turnover, an air ball, and another turnover in the last 2 minutes of the game. So that's where I was like, hey, if you guys want me to call Cade the next superstar, he's got to be a superstar in superstar moments. Well, when you look at the fourth quarter this year, Cade is averaging 9.2 points a game.
Leads the league in fourth quarter points.
1.3 rebounds a game, 2 assists. He's shooting 50%, which isn't great.
What? Shooting 50% ain't great?
No. You would want him to shoot a little bit more than 50%. Like, I don't know.
As a guard?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying it has to be 80. I'm just saying I'd like it around 60, 65.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, but if that's the knock, we're good. KG, don't.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just
stay with me. Stay with. Don't get offended.
I'm not.
Don't get offended. But he's
I'm
played
just
21 games, 8.5 minutes per game. Like you said, leads the league. And I've seen it down the stretch. He's not turning the ball over. He's making the right decisions, and he's doing what he has to do to not only be a clutch player, but to be an MVP of this league. So, yeah, I'm 100% down. Cade Cunningham, clutch player, MVP, everything you wanted out of a number 1 draft pick. He's evolved into it. 2 years ago, wasn't destined to be here, but he put in the work. He stuck with Detroit. He never bitched. That's what I love about this guy now. And here he is on the precipice of an MVP.
What if I told you, Stick, that like your discussion about turnovers?
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you he was still 3rd in the league?
I would say that they haven't come at the moments, I think, that we've seen in the past, right? Because that's where the clutch part comes in. Down the stretch and in the fourth quarter, let me see how many turnovers he has in average in the fourth quarter. Because that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
17 turnovers in 21 games, so a little less than 1 turnover every fourth quarter. That would put him at 4 a game, essentially, if we expedited that out. That's fine.
Which is what he is.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with 1.
What if I told you Luka Doncic leads the league in turnovers, and Jaylen Brown's in the top 5, and Devin Booker is 7, Nikola Jokic is 9, James Harden is 2nd? What if I told you that?
I would like that. And then, to me, it's not just about the turnovers. It's about the assist-to-turnover ratio, and he's like 3-1 in the fourth quarter. So I'll take that.
Right. Which is clutch, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Math in the super chat. Neal, you can get the heavyweights a book on fantasy football. Ooh. That's aggressive.
Not a good year for Spenny. I'm very good at fantasy football, but this is by far the worst year of my career.
Don't worry, Spenny. This year,
so
this year was always going to be a wash, Spenny. So don't worry about that.
I was 4-0 to start
don't
the
worry
season,
about that.
and then my whole team
Oh, it
died.
wasn't going to be a wash. It was 4-0.
Yeah, and then my whole team died.
I lost as a 1 seed to the 8 seed in the playoffs last week because of Kyle Pitts and Travis Etienne.
That hurts.
Well,
I guess my question, my second
Adams died, and Patrick Mahomes died for me.
Yeah.
My second question is this. Does Cade Cunningham have a realistic shot at being the league MVP?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%. I mean,
I know
you're
we
seeing
say
the
yes.
league actually put him like in the spotlight too, doing those big podcasts with KD and becoming a face of the league. And
Yeah.
I mean, they're putting the spotlight on him, and when they do that, comes the cachet. And I mean, if he's putting up the numbers and he elevates a Detroit team to being number 1 in the East,
Yeah.
what else do you need to do?
Neal, for one reason and one reason only, and shout out to Club 520 podcast, Jeff
Shout
T.
out.
They talked about it yesterday. Cade is doing it with no help. Like, he is the only bona fide star on that team, and he is practically doing it by himself. No disrespect to the other players on the team. We love Duran. We love Tobias. We love everyone, and they do contribute to this team. But if you're talking in terms of star power, he is doing it alone, and nobody else is.
What about Jokic?
Yeah, I would say Jokic is the closest second. I would say Jamal Murray's probably better than Jalen Duren at this.
He's an all-star.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
I look at how Cade. It's going to be between Cade and Jokic, I believe, if the Pistons stay at where they are, because Cade and Jokic, they both do it on both sides of the floor. Like, what Jokic is doing defensively is insane, and we talked about it yesterday, how Cade is quite literally, right now, the hardest player to score a bucket on in the NBA. That's not, like, a joke. That's not hyperbole. Yeah. He is the hardest player to score a bucket on in the NBA. When defended by Cade Cunningham, you are shooting the worst percentage in the NBA. That's fact. And so he is doing it on both sides of the ball, and they ask him to do so much for this team. It's going to be between him and Jokic, I believe, and we'll see what happens there.
What if I told you, Spenny, that they'll probably end up giving it to Luke because he's 35, 9, and 9 a game?
Luka?
Yeah.
And he's in LA, but are the Lakers like top 3 in the West?
No, I think they're middle of the pack.
Yeah,
If they're not top 3, I don't think they'll give it to him.
team success should matter.
It does matter, and it matters more now than like ever.
I'm just looking back at the
check that
previous,
they're third in the West.
I'm looking back at the previous winners. Shai last year, 32 points, 5 rebounds a game, 6 assists. Jokic 26 and 12, Embiid 33 and 10, 27 and 13 Jokic, 26 and 10 Jokic, Giannis 29 and 13. I mean, Cade's at 27 points a game and 9 assists. It puts him in the conversation, but if I'm looking at these stats, it's not quite MVP yet.
And that's just kind of the vibe that I'm getting too. It's just like you throw in that Luka angle. You obviously, you look at what Jokic could have been the MVP for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
But
we need an American to win the MVP.
That's kind of a narrative. I'm not going to say that's not a narrative.
USA.
They really want an American to be a face of basketball. They tried to make it Ja. They tried to make it Ant.
They carry guns.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, only one of them.
America! Pew, pew!
Right.
Pew, pew!
Ant's just not that corporate guy. He's just
he just got bad baby mamas.
Yeah, he's got bad baby mamas, and he doesn't give a fuck.
Cade is the guy. If you want the shiny,
he's probably going to be
the clean.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably the starting point guard for Team USA.
Yep.
He's probably going to be the starting point guard in maybe a captain of these All-Star games. So
he makes you feel safe.
Shit like that.
Little
Shit like
dangerous
that
with
matters.
his buffs.
Shit like that matters in the NBA. Narratives and awards and looks matter in the NBA for sure.
Yeah.
And Cade's outside the top 10 in scoring, huh?
Yeah, that's where the 27 and 9 isn't. That's why I don't think it's enough. He needs to be up around 32, 31. If he's in that 30 range, he's looking good.
But like 27, 9, 6, 2, and 2 is
that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
What's his percentage for the year?
His 3-point percentage is going up. It's not great. I think it's under
33. Yeah, 33.
Okay. That's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, actually.
He's actually shooting the 3 better than Luka Doncic is.
Which is, that's surprising.
Yeah, this is like the first time I saw it on the show sheet here, so I figured I would give this a spin and just to kind of see where he's sizing up at, because I feel like on surface we all think that, right? But we watch him every single day, and he is, and look, nothing's really changed about my take on Cade, because Cade is doing it basically Isaiah Thomas style.
Yes.
Where he's kind of dropped in here and said, all right, man, you're our meal ticket, so make it happen for everyone. And it looks like he is. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll give him mad respect for that, just for being dropped into, let's just be real, being dropped into one of the worst situations in the NBA, right?
Yeah,
is that fair?
Bitch.
That's fair to say. Not for a second.
Right.
And I think that is really what's overlooked about Cade. The numbers are the numbers, they're playing out and you see it. But Cade, man, just the little stuff that he does. This probably won't, I'll probably get laughed at this. I'll probably get laughed at about this next statement. But the way Cade loves George Blaha, the way that Cade understands what his role is for this franchise, the way that Cade gets it, being the guy, and the guy that's going to be all right, everybody get on my back here, and I'm going to turn this shit around one way or the other on my own. I got a hell of a lot of respect for Cade Cunningham, man. I really, really do, because look what he's done to this city and look what he's done for this franchise.
Yeah, and my only bitch about him is he rooted for the Cowboys 2 weeks ago. Outside of that,
that's stupid.
You're right.
You can call me stupid, Neal, but you're putting books in socks, and I don't want to hear it.
I need to put some books in your sock. That's Stick. That is stupid. My only problem is that he likes the Cowboys scene. Is he grew up by them?
You think that's stupid? Okay, go back to like the 89-90 Pistons and all that, the championship Tigers, and they were going to support the franchise, and when they'd show up to games, they were rooting for the team of the city they were playing for. That would be like Isaiah Thomas showing up in a Bears outfit. Like that just, like once you're a part of the city, if you're ingrained in the city and you're the superstar of the city, all you have to do is say, yeah, I grew up there, root for them a little bit, but Detroit's my hometown now too. I'm rooting for them. He didn't have to pick a side, but I know I'm splicing hairs here, but that was the first time I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
What hat did he have on when he was doing Kevin Durant's podcast?
It was Old English D.
Yep. No,
that's what I'm saying.
He reps Detroit everywhere.
No, I know until Dallas.
And to be fair, I think they asked him who would win the Super Bowl, and I think he did say the Detroit Lions, but he was rooting for the Cowboys that game.
No, he said the Cowboys were going to win the Super Bowl. That's what he said pregame.
Tell him about Lady Jane's.
Lady Jane's, haircut for men. It's wicked awesome. The holidays are here. If you show up to your family party looking like a shaggy dog, everyone's going to be like, dude, is this guy, what's wrong with this guy? Is he going through something? Don't be that guy at the holidays. Walk in anytime, get a haircut, get the scalp massage, get the neck rub, do it all so you look and feel your best heading on into the holidays. Lady Jane's, haircuts for men. It's wicked awesome.
Star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards, alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more. WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com.
Hey, we were just talking about hanging out with your family, and we all know that can be stressful, but walks with the cousins, haha, priceless. Go to Loom, pick up something to take a walk with your cousins or that cool uncle that you have this holiday season and get 30% off your entire order by using WSN30. And you can do it online, too. That's what's awesome. Hop online, find Loom, loom.com, go in there, put that code in, get 30% off your order, and then just swing by and pick it up. Loom, 30% off, WSN30.
All right, coming on the stretch here, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl. I'm here in Cincinnati for Oakland basketball. Stick is back in the Birmingham studios. KG, Spencer Raxter, new guy Cam. All of you, Woodward Sports, jump into there, get your thoughts out there. Kajobi in the chat. Stick, would you ever root for a team that's not the Lions?
No.
What if you get a job in a different market?
It's fine. It doesn't change my loyalty. I've worked in Chicago. I've worked in New York. I used to voice track shows in San Antonio, St. Louis, Toledo. So I've worked all over this
country. Why didn't you root for the team? Why didn't you work for the teams in the market you were at? Why didn't you become a part of the community?
You'll never. I was told part of the reason I was fired in Chicago is they told me I was too Detroit. Literally, quote, the office of the GM said, "You're a little too Detroit."
So why you mad at Cade?
Huh?
Why you mad at Cade?
Because I'm not getting paid to represent the city. Like, it's a little bit different when you're the MVP and superstar of a team and you're supposed to be supporting the other teams. Like,
you can't make the argument.
Okay, here we go. If Jared Goff showed up to a Pistons game and said he wanted the other team to win, what would y'all be doing right now?
If it was his hometown team, I wouldn't be
You'd be
too mad
crying.
about it.
Y'all
Right.
be crying. Y'all be crying, and you know it.
He literally said that in his paid interview with the flagship. He said he was a Golden State Warriors fan.
Okay. And when they play each other, I bet you he's rooting for the Pistons.
Woodward Sports chat
is
thread,
soft.
Ant-Man. So, Stick, are you saying that KD should be traded?
Yep, get rid of him.
Trade him to Dallas.
Cooper
Stick. Woodward Sports super chat, by the way. Freddie Felt. I took a walk with KG, Easy, and Nitty on Sunday.
Shout out.
So,
That was a very productive walk, I would say.
I was cold as shit.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of, Spenny, you got those pictures with Grunny?
Yes.
Because I drank some Sun Cruisers with Grunny at SoFi on Sunday, and he stopped by with a cooler, so that was sweet to see. There's me and Detroit Grunny right there in front of the SoFi sign.
Shout out.
Absolutely beautiful out there, and got some other pictures if you want to show them of the stadium. That's me and my best friend Wellington since I was 4 years old. He's
Shout
the
out
one who got us the
Wellington.
tickets. He's the man. And then, yeah, this is the tailgate out there. So they have this lot. It's called the Pink Lot. And literally, this is just one walkthrough on one aisle. There's probably like 17 aisles of all tents, DJs performing constantly, people cooking food, like little people selling food. You could stop by at any of those tents. They'd be happy to give you a shot. And the cool part about LA and the shitty part about LA is they don't really have like hardcore fans. So it's like fans from all over. You just saw that guy in a Travis Kelce jersey. Like there's all types of random jerseys there. And they just want to have fun and watch football. Like that's it. So I hung out with Crackman for a little bit.
Shout out Crackman.
Saw him during the tailgate, and just a good time, man. You know, I put it in the group chat. I'm a guy who hates all things that aren't Detroit, but I had a really good time at SoFi.
Yeah.
That's dope to hear.
Show Joey. Did you get the Joey picture?
Oh shit.
I got one more. This had nothing to do with SoFi, but you know, my friend's dad sent a jumpsuit for the Lions for Joey, and we put her in it this morning. And
Aw.
yeah, she's looking cute, man. She's such a beast too.
She is huge.
Dude, she's huge. She's absolutely huge for a 1-year-old. Like this is a 1-year-old, Spenny.
Yeah, she's gonna be.
now.
She's gonna be
Bam.
a dog. You got to get her watching Caitlin Clark.
She's
highlights.
one?
Yeah, she's one. Dude, she's a monster. She wears
Wow.
4-year-old clothes.
Yeah, that
She wears 4-year-old
that is,
clothes?
yeah,
Yes.
she's big.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to put her in a 2-year-old outfit the other day, and I couldn't get the shoulders up over because it was too, like it was a onesie, but it was just way too short for her. She's a monster.
Hell yeah. Gotta get her watching
Stick.
Caitlin
Keep an
Clark
eye. Keep an eye on that WNBA labor.
That's what I'm
deal
saying,
that's going
dude.
on.
Oh, yeah.
Golf and volleyball.
Right.
I was having this conversation with my mom the other day. I don't want her in the WNBA.
That's fair.
That's
Yeah, that is fair.
Golf.
Stick.
golf.
Lions Steelers.
Yeah.
Early check. Your thoughts?
Worried about DK Metcalf, I'll tell you that much. Aaron Rodgers looked like he had a pulse, but
What?
it's a home game for the Lions. I expect them to put up 35-plus points, and I do not think that the Steelers can run with them on that level. So I'm confident, and honestly, these next 3 games, like to me, the Vikings' loss early in the season is the only thing tripping up this season and making it seem weird. If they wouldn't have lost that game, everybody be happy right now. Everybody be cool. We'd be in the playoff picture, all that good stuff. We'd control our own destiny. So that one loss to a team that you shouldn't have lost to is really tough. But the Lions are going to win this week. They're going to win next week. And then they're going to break the Bears' heart in 3 weeks. So to me, winning out is inevitable. The 4-1 finish was inevitable. The games I was worried about was Dallas and L.A., and they split. That's what they had to do. So they're going to take care of business these last 3 games. I think the Steelers are just going to get run over on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I know that everyone gets tripped up because it's very granular, right? And it's easy to go back and look and say, oh, it was that Vikings game.
It was.
Show me a team. Show me a team, and I'll show you a loss. Like the Bills. They lost to the Dolphins. They lost to the Falcons. So I'm sure that they're sitting around saying the same thing. The Rams, we go back to that game where they were a double-digit favorite in Carolina, and Stafford turned the ball over 3 times. And that's this league, dude. If you show me a team, I'll show, and you get towards the end of the season, I'll show you a game that they quote-unquote shouldn't have lost. 1 to 2 of those are baked into every schedule. all year long, dude. Every team, every schedule, every single year. You see it across the league. I'm not going to get caught up on that. I will say this though: the early thoughts about Steelers Lions is, I think that the Steelers passing game, if we were going to choose a passing style or a passing attack to go up against, given the state of our secondary coming off of what we saw in LA, I would say that it probably would be the Steelers, right? Rodgers isn't going to throw. Rodgers is like 5 yards an attempt or something like that. He's not throwing. Yeah, right. Like he's not going up top. He's not throwing the ball over everyone's head. Like they're not going to air raid you or anything like that. Honest to God, I think that if there is a passing attack that the Lions are most suited for, it's this. It's what the Steelers do. And I know DK Metcalf is good and everything like that. I know he's a freak. Look, every team has a receiver, man. Show me a team. I'll show you that team that has a receiver. So like that being said, Stick, I like this matchup a lot for the Lions. And again, I go back to the point spread thing. 7 points, man, and it's not moving. People aren't running saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe the Steelers are getting 7. Let me put my money on that." They're not. And look, is it everything? No, it's not everything. But how many times do you see this, man? This is a number. If I were betting this game, going against the grain, as I like to do sometimes when we're talking about betting and stuff like that, if I were betting this game, I would take the Lions and I would lay the points, because that's what it's screaming to you. Why, when it was 7.5, why didn't everybody just pile in on the Steelers? Why didn't they? Again, just little clues. It's not X's and O's or things like that. It's just vibe thing.
Yeah, not all 8 and 6 teams are built the same, right? And honestly, since this is a home game, I'm a lot more confident than I would be if we were going into Three Rivers. That's just the fact of the matter. The Lions at home put up, 40 points a game or something like that. It's astronomical, and that's where I just don't think they have the horses to beat us in a track meet.
Yeah, and it's interesting too, and this is probably something I should have went with tomorrow, but just to discuss it a little bit, we talked about the Lions and the schedule, right? And how the NFL is kind of revolved around the schedule thing. Look at the teams that played those schedules from the top of last year. The Chiefs eliminated from the playoffs, 6-8. The Lions 8-6. The Eagles are 9-5. You know, it's built for this. This is how it works. And going back to it again. Yeah, the Vegas over-under was 10.5. Neal, Vegas doesn't mean shit. Well, does it? You know, they tend to be pretty right about these kinds of things.
They're not there because they lose money.
That is absolutely a fact. Let's take the final break, come back and wrap this thing up. Tell them about Jars.
Yars. It's a long J, but they got this new thing. It's called Spider Legs, and you can find it at a dispensary near you. If you like your joints pre-rolled, and then you like them dipped, and then you like them rolled in some keef, these are the ones for you. Beautiful taste, handcrafted. Look at those beautiful glass jars with the wooden lid. This is something KG would love in his stocking.
Oh,
I'm so happy he found out what a stocking was. Spider Legs. They're near you.
Ain't no socks in there.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
How about Caesars, Neal?
Neal Ruhl here for Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. If you believe the Lions are going to the playoffs, here's what you do. Scan the QR code on the screen above my head. Then make your first deposit after you download the Caesar Sportsbook app with the promo code Woodward1000. Then that way you make your first bet all the way up to $1,000. If that first bet loses, you'll get it back as a free bonus bet in your account, almost like a do-over. I think the Lions, last I looked, were plus 150 to make the playoffs. So again, if you wanted to load that whole thing up, use the promo code Woodward1000, bet $1,000 on it, and the Lions make the playoffs, you'll get $1,500. If they don't, you get a $1,000 free bonus bet credited back to your account with your very first bet. So that's the move, everybody. It's Caesars, by the way, one of the OGs of the sports betting game. Caesar Sportsbook. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Final segment of the show, Big D Energy, Neal Ruhl, Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter, of course, new guy Cam, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread, subscribe, jump into there, get your thoughts out there. Real quick, let me clean up some of this chat stuff. Shogun Sua, we need Chicago to lose twice, not once. They're sitting at 10 wins right now. Shogun, yes. We just need Chicago to lose once. Yep, we just need them to lose once, and we control our fate.
That's it.
Like that's another way of saying that. Danny G, is there a world where we win 11 games and don't make the playoffs? No, nope. There is not a world where we win 11 games
Only
and
two
don't make the
teams
playoffs.
in the history of the NFL have won 11 games and not made it in. So, I mean, there is a world, but it's very unlikely.
Yeah, there's actually not a world for the Lions to win 11 games.
Well, then there it is.
Because if they win 11 games, they will take the Bears' spot.
What if the Bears don't lose?
Well, you can't win 11.
What do you mean, what if the Bears? They would lose because the Lions.
No,
the
I know they lose to us, but don't they have to lose another one?
I think so.
So what if the Bears go 2-1? We need the Bears to go 1-2.
Well, yeah, but again, if they lose a game, then we control our fate.
Right.
So yeah, we'll have the answer to that Saturday night then.
The hate watch party
and then maybe
going on.
Yeah, and that's why.
Hate watch, yeah. Tell the people about it, man.
The first ever Woodward hate watch party, because we're watching two teams we absolutely hate go at it. FTP and FTB are playing Saturday night. A lot on the line for the Lions, honestly, and it's going to be fun to sit around. We're going to do it in my basement. Sean Baligian says he's cooking up about 10 pounds of pulled pork, so he's going to bring that over, and we're going to sit there. We're going to watch the game and absolutely despise everything we see.
Fair enough. And then obviously on Saturday, we will have you covered for all the Lions stuff. First to the Wussel will be going on Sunday morning, myself and Sean Baligian. We will be downtown, I am told, at second best from 10 to noon, because that's when the usual time is. So we will be down there. So if you're really getting it in and you want to pull up at second best, then come on out and we'll be there. And then Spenny, you guys are all at Gillies, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So there it is.
Going to be a party, y'all.
It absolutely will. EX27, please tell me you guys are dressing as playa haters. Will you have the Silky Johnson ensemble on?
Probably not.
Hate.
Yeah, there you go. Desert Stallion, who would you rather miss the playoffs, Green Bay or Chicago? At this point, I'd be Chicago.
It has to be
because I'm already tired of hearing about it.
Yeah, and I want to beat Green Bay in the playoffs. Like to me, the storyline is beat Chicago, keep them out of the playoffs, then go beat Green Bay and end their season. Like that's the dream scenario for me.
Yes, for me, I would rather it be Chicago because I'm already tired of hearing about them. And how funny would it be that a week ago or 2 weeks ago, you were the number one seed in the NFC, and then you're out of the playoffs. That would be so Chicago of them.
Life comes at you pretty fast, Neal.
Absolutely it does. But yeah, the hate watch party, all that's going on. Stick, good run today, man. As always, appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you having me. It was fun today, even though I had to defend Jared Goff. But that's been my life for 3 years now, so I feel like I've gotten pretty good at it.
You absolutely have. So Oakland basketball tonight on the Odyssey app. Just search Golden Grizzlies basketball if you want to listen. That'll be
Of course.
Yeah, you will. Hopefully you will. So that'll do it for Stick, KG, Spencer, Raxter, New Guy Cam. My name is Neal Ruhl. Thanks for tapping in, everybody. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Well, see you later.